Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plezak. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Cole Stewart gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
They had up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stewart isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Gehrig is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Round it hard.
Just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Minnie Minoso. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. 0-1, here it comes. Popped up. Roberts over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Eddie Matthews. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Matthews.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1. The Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lefty Grove will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Striding in, Lou Gehrig. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 4-2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Come on, let it fly right here.
0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Jackson on third with 2 out.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Popped up. Murray waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Gehrig.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Come on,
One
beat it out,
there.
beat it out, beat it out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 9-2. Digging in to try it again, Lou Gehrig. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Gehrig.
First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. It's late. He's safe.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 3-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Get out, slide,
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 9-4.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. New York blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Lefty Grove takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Cole Stewart struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Christy Mathewson gets a 4-out save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Mickey Mantle is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The left
Standing
fielder,
in now with runners in
number 9.
scoring position,
Hey,
Minnie
no one
Minoso.
better. Let's
And
go.
he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up.
You're up.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Number 16, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
Hey, you can do it. No one
First
better.
pitch of the
Start it up.
at-bat. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Mantle aboard here at first with nobody out.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hey, good one up there.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Eddie.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
3-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle.
Number 7, designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ron Guidry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Christy Mathewson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So the Bronx Bombers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gehrig.
Stay up, babe. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on The Show. Catfish Hunter will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, get a good one. On, big dog, right time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Oh, baby, see you
He's
drive.
gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece
Ready
on,
to
huh?
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1 and 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's Hernandez now on 0 and 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gehrig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Hey, let's go, kid.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Standing in, Eddie Matthews. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Eddie.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
All right, hang on.
Right
Right here.
That's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Hannes Wagner. Payoff pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
The first baseman, number 23.
Don Mattingly will bat next. A hit in 2 tries so far.
One time right here.
Come on, baby, see your shot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that. So striding forward now, Lou Gehrig. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
This is pulled into right. Markakis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Hal Newhouser gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Christy Mathewson records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.